All right, peace, man. We just want to come back with a quick video, man. Well, actually, first and foremost, hopefully, most high in your house shall blessing your day. By as much as you are consumed, we're alive in the most high in your house shall body and two naturally alive, man. And I want to get into this, man, because honestly, I was thinking about this, man, because a lot of times too, when it says that in Peter, man, let's get that in Peter real quick, man. It's actually talking about amongst us within the house, man. Cause it's not. Let's just get into it, man. Cause First Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. Yeah, for the cause that's why our manner of life, our conduct, how we our life is living this is really important, man. Honestly, because judgment is really starting here and amongst the believers. It's not only judgment is starting our people, the house of Israel, meaning our people, inside the word, outside the word, but inside the word first and foremost, man. That's why we kind of go into that, and that's all doing the serving Him, serving the Most High in your house, shall fear and trembling, and working out our salvation with fear and trembling, man. Honestly, man. So, cause I was thinking about this because, the brother of Chronicles of Judah said one time, he said, "Listen, man, we can't because a lot of times too, that's why a lot of times too, I used to, but we were talking about the other nations and stuff like that as much as listen, they should be addressed. Don't get twisted, because Jeremiah says he prophesied against kingdoms and different nations as well, but it's like the brother Chronicles of Judah said, man, I can't, my house can't be dirt. I can't go, my house can't be dirty, and I just go and then, but I'm going to outside and talking about my neighbor's front yard. I can't say nothing until my house is clean. Now, until my house is clean, I can't now maybe then I can address them their front yard or what they're doing on the block. But we had to make sure our house is clean, and that that house is of course inwardly, man, our inward man and woman, our inward person is clean, honestly, man, the Notorious said, man, we can't change the world unless we change ourselves, and we can't change the world that is, because even this a lot of times too, sometimes even still I have this, or when you first come in the world, you kind of had that Christ your house shot complex when you're trying to save other people, when that's up to the most on your house shot. It's okay, but you no, that's what Psalm 51 says. Listen, David said, listen, Lord, fix me, then I can help others, man. So that's just is what it is, man. But I just want to kind of go into that, man. But First Peter chapter 4 and verse 17, it says, "For the time is come that that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it first begin at us, what shall it the end of be? What? Yeah, exactly. What shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?" Exactly. So Peter's saying the same thing, and they said the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Yeah, exactly. So it says, Verse 4, 1 Peter 4 and 17, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it be first begin at us, what shall be what shall the end be of them which obey not the gospel of Yahweh?" So yeah, that's important too, because even a lot of the gospel even is a new covenant, the witness, the testimony of how the Most High house shot comes in the volume of book, believing on them as the scripture is saying. So that's even talking about within, because a lot of times too, I didn't when I first came in, man. I'm just being privy to the gospel, the new covenant, the testimony, witness. So yeah, that's talking about people within the word, even outside the word, man. This kind of lines up with Psalm 73 a little bit, but yeah, let's go Ecclesiastes 5:1. Cause yeah, cause it's just it's starting here, within the house of believers, man. Let's get Ecclesiastes 5:1 real quick, man. That's what I was telling us. Watch your step, watch your life, man. Your foot, your walk. When keep thy foot. Ecclesiastes chapter Ecclesiastes 5:1. "Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, or the house of Most High, house of God. Be more ready to hear than to give sacrifices of fool, for they consider not that do evil." So yeah, man, exactly. Be ready to hear, be ready to obey and do. That's what Sirach says. Listen, be here to matter first. Honestly, then do things here, one, and that just comes at sit back and listening, just being obedient. Don't being in the simplicity of the Most High house child, not trying to get too deep and stuff like that. Honestly, so yeah. It's a certain way we supposed to walk in this. That's why, like it says, First Samuel, David behaved himself wisely. Paul says, my manner of life, all that type of stuff. That's being like, when you come in the house of the Most High house, and the house even is like not only amongst like when you're like at the camp, church, congregation, or like even those that even for our brothers and sisters in Christianity or Jehovah's Witness, Pentecostal, it's really our day to day life, man. Honestly, like seriously. So, yeah, man. So, but how we do that with serving Him with fear, and let's get this. This is how we do it. Psalm chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling." So, yeah, exactly, man. Actually, being obedient to His being obedient to one living according to the promise, or being being faithful, like being faithful to the Most High house, living according to the promise, and obedient to His instruction, man. Our lives, man, like that, like actually living it, like But yeah, man, that's what it is. Also, too, let's get Philippians close out with this, man. Philippians chapter 2 verse 12, yeah, man, because that's what I'm saying. Righteous shall be scarcely be saved, and yeah, it says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have obeyed, not in my presence only, but how much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." So yeah, man, that's what it is. Because judgment is starting in the house of the Lord, of the Most High house, like amongst the believers. Because I'm doing this because the brother sent me firstborn had a very introspective self-examination class last night, man. A video last night, man. So it kind of guys got to self-examine, gotta look at some things, man. Like honestly, man. So take heed. That's why I know. Let's get this, man. Yeah, Haggai, then yeah, let's get Haggai. I ain't gonna get all of them. You don't need no need for all that. Haggai 1:7. It says, "Thus said the Lord of hosts, consider your ways." Yeah, so yeah, man, examine yourself. Before, that's why even Sirach says before judgment of the Most High outside day, man, examine yourself, man. Like honestly, man. So self-examination, man. Sir. I need to do that even more, man. A lot of times too, like things I need to work on. It's like going to the film room, looking at and also too, like I said, like focus on what you're doing good, but also too, man, like focus. Well, just have a balanced type of mind, man. Because like the brother said, I was watching like one of his older videos, and it said, listen, because a lot of times when people focus on what they don't do well, that's how they fall and get stumbled. So, but also still self-examination. Honestly, like what? Because honestly, but here's a balance as well. Because like Proverbs and Ecclesiastes says, listen, like a rebuke or a correction does more for a wise man or like wise person than like hearing praise and hearing praise and all the time and kind of things that's complimentary all the time, because that can be like then nobody can tell you anything, man. That's why your house shot the Most High house rebuke is corrections out of love, man. So honestly, man, because a lot of times too, it's just not like it's a lot of times too. It's a balanced thing because it could be like, okay, you being wicked as hell, evil, like you're walking contrary to me. I fix that, and also too, it's like, yo, man, you like these are things that you kind of need to work on. It's for your betterment, man. Kind of because they follow their own principles. Like it's like that Titus says, it's like you rebuke or correct or restore them. Actually, what's crazy, man? OG of mine, he told me that yesterday, man. He said, listen, man, he's talking to another OG, elder brother, elder Jake. It was going into like, listen, man, if it's something wrong, I'm just going to tell you, just to correct you until it gets back on track, man. Because pretty much he's saying, he was saying that, like, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. Pretty much correcting you, stuff like that, out of love. And, so, yeah, man, honestly, man, so... Like honestly, that's why like anybody, if somebody says something to me, whether in the world out the word, man, I try to take heed to it. I gotta take heed to it, man, to the best of my ability. Like sometimes there's pride getting there, the flesh, like, oh man, but no, you gotta like, no, man, just think about what the person's actually saying, man. So I still like that, cause like that Proverbs tomorrow's the 15th, but we're gonna get this as well, cause yeah, man. And that's why we shared that Kanye song the other day, that Real. You Can't Tell Me Nothing, that one. But here's the thing, though, that Proverbs chapter 15:10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. He that hateth reproof shall die. So, yeah. So, yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. So, Yeah, man. It's just this is what it is, man. So, even what I'm doing now, even though I like this little shirt right now, but it's just not really. I do like horror movies sometimes, but yeah, sometimes it's not be conducive. See, even something like this, I have to be more aware, man. Sometimes, so yeah, man. So, me talking about the word and having a shirt on, but it's just at the end of the day it's a shirt, but it's still like the sometimes things aren't can't be a good look. So see even that, see, look at that. But anyway, man, but that's why like it's important, man. Like yeah, man, this is important, man. Like realize that like serve the Most High House with fear and trembling, work our own salvation, fear and trembling, man. Because we ain't talk about fear and trembling in a minute, but this topic in a minute though. But hopefully, Most High House blesses y'all day. Much love to y'all, man. Hey, did I read the pot? I ain't getting no verse out there. Okay, but all right, man. Much love to y'all, brothers and sisters, man. Just realize, man, listen, focus on the ones, focus on Most High House and the brothers and sisters, whether in the word, outside the word, that do love you, who do have your best interest. Focus on them. Show and check and care on your loved ones, man. And like, no, let's just love each other, man. One love the Most High House, and that's true. You loving each other and like being faithful, living according to His promise and obedience to His instruction, man, and enjoying the day, man, because by His mercy we are consumed, and like because being alive in the Most High House is body to be naturally alive, man, because there's a lot of people that didn't even wake up today, or a lot of people that that yesterday they woke up and didn't think they would take their last breath, they would be getting killed or shot or stabbed or killed by violence or motor vehicle accident or accident or like health reasons or whatever, yeah, so yeah, honestly. So anyway, but peace.